Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton's sexy dirtbag style still reigns supreme. Celebrity couples in the 2020s love pretending they're not couples in public. Maybe they're papped a few times walking around a flower market, and then a few months later they'll show up on a red carpet. Maybe they'll make a low-key appearance for date night, but it's all very demure. Very mum and dad, got a babysitter. Not so much for Angelina Jolie and Billy Bob Thornton, the sexy dirtbag poster couple of the early 2000s, who became known for, among other things, wearing one another's blood in vials around their necks and snogging loads. Here are some facts about Angelina and Billy that bear absorbing. The pair met on the set of Pushing 10, an odd 1990s flop about air traffic, before eloping to Las Vegas, even though he was then still with Laura Dern. Imagine your boyfriend just randomly marrying someone else. She was 24, he was 44, and had already been married 4 times. These are little factoids that might raise eyebrows now. But with their tattoos, leather pants, unbuttoned shirts, and tiny shades, the pair were cool in a could-be-vampires kind of way. And though Angelina and Brad Pitt would become the more famous couple a few years later, it's her and Billy Bob's couple style we still sometimes think about. Vibes-wise, there was something about the couple that felt a bit lawless in a classic cult movie sort of way. Think Layla and Billy in Buffalo 66, Mickey and Mallory in Natural Born Killers, Clarence and Alabama in True Romance. It's almost as though, had they not been A-list actors, they might have been committing crimes in diners at the side of the freeway, or else on the run and hiding out in the seedy motels. Instead, they were attending premieres in West Hollywood and making out for the camera, Jolie regularly showing off her freshly inked Billy Bob tattoo, a tribal-style lizard, which she would get removed a few years later, and him in various caps and a soul patch. While many might consider Ange and Billy Bob part of the glam girl meets hot rocker rat genre of Hollywood couples, of which Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee were the OGs, these two weren't quite that. Stylistically, Angelina would often wear grungy straight-leg jeans and a plain vest, including on their wedding day, while Billy Bob tended to opt for an open 70s-style shirt and rosary beads. It would be more accurate to describe them as a couple of sexy weirdos who bonded over their mutual love of being sexy weirdos. He was the son of a psychic from Arkansas. She was the bisexual rebel from Girl, Interrupted, and together, they became a source of widespread fascination. We know what happened next. The pair divorced 3 years after they tied the knot, and Brangelina would go on to eclipse this little histoire d'amour for the remainder of the 2000s. But the couple have, apparently, remained good friends, as well as eternal mood board inspiration. And years later, Billy Bob would go on to claim that much of the freakier facets of their relationship were exaggerated. It wasn't as crazy as people wrote about it, he said in a podcast interview for HFPA in Conversation. And as for the vials of blood, well, they were just droplets. Not like buckets or anything. The necklaces were a very simple thing. Hey, let's poke our fingers with a pen and smear a little blood on there. And when we're away from each other, we'll wear the necklace. It was that easy, he said. Okay.